lanes. I've been driving this train, years in this lane. There's no stopping this flame, cause I came.
And Jay, can I make a suggestion? And when you're working in the field like this, when a customer says, you know, do not call me that, the answer will not be why I do it to every lady that comes through, because every lady is not the same. You know, you have a blessed day. All right. I cannot stand to be called honey. They will honey, sweetie, baby you to death. So when I came through Jimmy John's, and it was sweetie, then it was honey. I asked her, what is his name? Could you please not call me sweetie or honey? I say that to all the ladies coming, every lady coming through here. Well, every lady is not the same. So that's why I said what I just said to him. You know, it's no need to get an attitude and cuss nobody out and, you know, go off and stuff like that. But I got a lot of pet peeves. But one of those pet peeves, whatever happened to doggone customer service when you said Miss or Mr.? What's wrong with that? Because a lot of these young people, I got sneakers older than them. Yeah, I got 20 and 25-year-old sneakers at the crib, okay? It's very annoying to me. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. What's up, what's up, what's up, my people? I told you, stay tuned. I'll be back. One of you all are having a blessed day out there. And this is to you, and you. Okay, you know I gotta keep my eyes on the road, but you're gonna get my full attention once I get to my destination. It's a destination I haven't been to in some time, but I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful day. And I mean, it's beautiful. Here in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I want to do this video because I want to just do a tribute. I was just thinking about jokes, comedians, laughter, different outlets that people use. Basically, really different outlets that people use suffering from mental illness. Whether it be severe depression or physically harming yourself, whatever. And you know, narcissists, that's a mental illness as well. But you know, I was just thinking about different outlets that people use that we use to cope. And one of those things for me is comedy. Comedy. Who doesn't like to laugh? And so that brought me to thinking, who was my first comedic influence? My first comedic influence. And I'm going to share with you all my favorite comedians. This is only 10 of my favorite comedians. But I have many, many more, but these are basically my top 10. And I'm going to tell you about the king and the queen of, as far as I'm concerned, you know, being comedians. And my first introduction to comedy was by my mother. My mother introduced me to the late, great Moms Mabley. I believe my mother had every album of Moms Mabley. Moms Mabley was an older woman, and she also, she always talked about young men and stuff. She did some movies too. But I believe she was doing comedy like in the 40s, like in 48 or something like that, right? My mother hit me to Moms Mabley when I was probably about 7, 8. I was a little girl, but she loved some Moms Mabley. And I just wanted to play a tribute to Moms Mabley, the queen to me of comedy. There would be no other female comics, I believe. What are you doing, sir? Man. I got you on the dash cam. This truck, he just went right through. You see the skid mark? He just went right through the light while the car was going over on the viaduct. I don't know, maybe he had his mind, or she had their mind on something else, but he just kept rolling along. And I guess before he reached the other side, he realized, oh, I'm in the middle of the street. I didn't went. Maybe he thought the red light was the green light. You know, that happens. He's human. But geez, that was a close one. I'm watching it as it unfolds. But there's the Moffett Point Marine Memorial, you all. I'll take you all there. So the queen of comedy to me is the great late Moms Mabley. So I'm going to share a clip of some of Moms Mabley jokes. Or I think she was more like a storyteller, like some of the other ones I'm going to tell you about or share with you. Who's your favorite comedian? Oh, speaking of comedians, let me give a special shout out to comedian Michael Allen. Comedian Michael Allen, shout out to you, baby. You know you got a little special place in my heart because you have my daddy's birthday, March 13th, and my grandson's name. So, first and middle name. So you cool people. And I just want to shout him out because his birthday is coming up. Happy birthday, Michael. Happy birthday to you, Michael. Comedian Michael Allen. Okay, so back to this, you all. I'm going to share a clip from Moms Mabley. Okay, she's going to talk about flying and talk about those young men. Did y'all enjoy that clip? I hope you all did. I really hope you all did because let me tell you, I have put together a list of, to me, what I think are some of the funniest comedians. Some of them I have seen in person, some I have not. And I'll tell you why I like their style of comedy. But this is a tribute to you all. One of those comedians I'll tell you about, well, I'll tell you about that because, yeah, I'll tell you about her in particular. But I'm gonna tell you. I want to tell you. Let me know, who is your favorite comedian? Who is your favorite comedian? You can pick as how many as you want. We can have more than one favorite. But who is your favorite comedian? Hey, beautiful people. Y'all remember this spot? Remember this spot? I kind of miss it too. Look at that. The beauty. So, I have arrived at my spot, y'all. I have arrived at my spot. I'm gonna eat my Jimmy Jams. My Jimmy Jams. I'm gonna eat my Jimmy Johns. Let me tell you what shades up. I'm gonna eat my Jimmy Johns. And we gonna finish this video. Can we talk? 1 second, y'all. Beauty's only skin deep. Yeah. Want it like this, baby. Yeah, I brought my little wrap because I was going to be, or I keep it in the car. So, Jimmy John, Jimmy Jam. So, y'all. Let's be like Tevin Campbell. What do you say? Can we talk? Like Joan Rivers. I still have her cassette tape, y'all. But let me go ahead. You know, as I said, the queen to me of comedy is the great late Moms Mabley. Jackie Moms Mabley was her name. And I believe she did vaudeville as well. As I said, I was introduced to her by my mother via albums when I was about 7, 8 years old. She is the queen of comedy to me, while while Richard Pryor is the king of comedy. I have his, y'all know that first album he made, That Crazy. Well, I had a friend of mine to dub me a CD with all of those, with that whole album on there. So I have that. Richard Pryor. I loved Richard Pryor's comedy because he was a storyteller to me, and I love this. I'm a storyteller, and it's just amazing. You know, it's like you go on that journey with people, comics who are storytellers, and you can relate in so many ways. You know, from life experiences and stuff. So, as I said, my number one pick, but not necessarily in this order, because you already had the king and queens to me, Richard Pryor and Moms Mabley. But let me tell you the other comedians in which I just adore. Sommore. My girl Sommore. For one, I just love her style. I love her style, style of dress. I love the way she thinks. And she just funny as all get up to me because she be talking real life stuff just like a lot of these other ones do. Then you have Michael Colyer. Michael Colyer is an amazing comedian to me as well. He, you've seen him in different movies and stuff too, comedic movies, funny movies. His story touched me because he talks about how he was on crack and things like that. And to see him today, when he talks about where he is, what he has been through, but to see him today, I just love that. I love that part of success. And that success, it doesn't have to be money. It's, success in whatever it is that you want to achieve. And he appears to be so humble to me. Even though he's a comedian, he's still, a lot of them are narcissistic, but he appears to be very humbling, and I can dig that. The other one I want to tell you about, and I'm going to put all of these comedians, I'm going to put their links in my description below, so you can go and check out their channels. You can go and check them out on YouTube. Another one is Cheryl, my girl Cheryl Underwood. She would always carry purses and stuff. We got some people coming up here, so he would always carry purses and stuff like that. I mean, no, she would carry purses and stuff, and talk real talk. So of course I do enjoy her tremendously, and she speaks a lot of truth and real life stuff, real hood stuff. Just things that a lot of us, we would also be wanting to talk about. And then you have let me tell you something. Adele Gibbons. That's my home girl. Adele Gibbons, I remember when she was on BET. Y'all know when they was at the Apollo. Well, Adele Gibbons, she has voluptuous lips. So by her having voluptuous lips, they saw me up here and they still I don't own it. Adele Gibbons, she had she was on, not Apollo, it was before Apollo, Russell Simmons. Y'all remember that BET stuff? Anyway, and Martin Lawrence used to host it. Well, Adele Gibbons, she has very voluptuous lips. And she's from Chicago. I'm from Cary. So when she came out there, you always gonna have a heckler and stuff. And when she came out there, one dude in the crowd was like, made a comment about her lips being so big and stuff, And she said, really? Pretty much like you trying to holler. You talking about my lips. Messing with you, it'd be like giving a whale a tic-tac. But anyway, y'all know y'all have some of those friends that they supposed to be telling a joke and they can't tell it. That's me. So anyway, I never forget that joke, but she is always on point as well. And then you have Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin is such a storyteller. Dude is such a storyteller. You know how sometimes you can see people, you hear people, and they're talking about their life, and they're talking about it, tragedy or traumatic stuff, but they're able to make it funny. Well, I guess that's what a lot of comedians do anyway, but I love Eddie Griffin's style as far as the way that he does this. And there was a movie, him and Master P he played in Foolish. Y'all should go check it out. Foolish. And then you have the one and only Lavelle Crawford. Okay? Lavelle Crawford. Lavelle Crawford did a joke with his mama. His mama was like, you know, now I'm going, like I said, I'm going to put the links below, you know, so you can get a snippet of what they're about. I'm going to put their links in my description box, and you can just click on it. I was going to let you all listen to a clip from each comedian, but there's a lot of editing and this and that, and I want to get these videos out to you. But Lavelle Crawford, I'm going to put the link where he does a Your Mama joke, and it's really good. But I guess you could say all of these that I have listed, you know, it's because I can relate to them. You know, when they're talking about certain things that happen in their lives or lifestyle and stuff like that, I can relate. So I really, really enjoy them. Then you have another guy, and to me, he's sort of a storyteller as well. Cat Williams. I love Cat Williams because he is himself. He appears, like I know him, but he appears to be himself anytime, any place, any time of the day. And I like that. I like a person that can stand in their truth and be themselves. Then, like I said, these are not necessarily in order of life, but you have Luenell. I saw Luenell at Hickam Air Force Base in Hawaii when I was over there. And, you know, sometimes at the Air Force Base, they had what they call like a overnighter and a blackout or whatever it was. What happens is you just stay there longer. They're closed. They may not close to like 4, by 2 in the morning. So we had one of those nights, and we had some comedians come down. We had Speedy. We had there's a woman that always wears a red.
Excuse me.
That always wears a red cowboy hat. I don't know what happened. But in this day and age, I just don't want to be. Why? Okay. And they were at Hickam Air Force Base, and I saw Speedy. There was another lady. She looks like, it was a young lady. She looks she has features. She looked like Jada Pinkett Smith. I cannot remember her name, but Jada Pinkett Smith. And I saw Speedy is Speedy. He's been in some of the, I think, not Spike Lee, Ice Cube movie or something. Was he? Maybe. I know he's played in like as a security guard or something like that. But I actually spoke with Speedy in the lounge at the club, you know. Me and my girl, we was out there just sitting down, taking a break, you know, chilling and stuff, and he came out there and started talking to us and stuff. And that's when I had Tig Old Bitties, okay? Yes, I did. That's when I had Tig Old Bitties. And there was also the night that I ended up being in a thong contest, y'all. But anyway, it was him. I think she was from Texas, but she always wear a big cowgirl hat, and she was funny. And then they had a couple more. I can't remember. It's been so long. But I've seen Luenell, like I said, in person, and she gives a good show. She gives a damn good show. And actually, Luenell has been coined. And for you military people, you all know how special that is. So, and I'm going to tag Luenell in this video because I want you to know that you are a special lady, and I enjoy the comedic experience around you. And yeah, so I'm gonna tag her in there in this video. But Luenell, and as I said, she is, and what makes me also really like Luenell is the fact that she has a special place in her heart for the military. And you know, as a veteran of the United States Marine Corps, you know how I ride for not only my, for people in the military, but I ride for my Marines. And so, like I said, she was coined before, and Luenell has a YouTube channel, so y'all go and check out Luenell, okay? She's done some movies as well, and I just really enjoy Luenell. And as the public relations officer for Marfa Point Marines here in Jacksonville, North Carolina, I would love to have Luenell come down and entertain us. That would be awesome. That would really, really be awesome. I know before the Cinderella virus, hey y'all, I gotta say that, as YouTube, you can't say certain words like the 19. So I call it the Cinderella virus. So before the Cinderella virus hit, I think we were gonna have Kiki Riot. We were gonna have her come up, but I tell you, we've had comedians come down and stuff, and praise be to God. Hope that we'll be able to do more, this year. But as I said, those are my top 10 comedians, and I just want to celebrate you in this little video. So I'm going to put all of the comedians that I mentioned, I'm going to put their links below in my description box, so that they will be able to, so that you will be able to see, check them out, see what they're about. And I don't know if I would have gotten my new intro before this video has been released or uploaded. But if I have my intro by the time this is uploaded, y'all let me know what you think about it. Make sure you comment down below. But in the meantime, in between time, I've already sanitized my hands. I'm going to say my grace, and I'm going to eat my Jimmy John's sandwich in the breeze. Amen. Well, as y'all know, well, you don't know, I'm going to tell you. I got the number 9 Italian nightclub sandwich, extra mayo. I couldn't remember if I prayed, but here we go. Yeah. I'm addicted, y'all. I'm addicted to it. I can't. You gotta remember the Flintstones. Don't leave the crystal. There was a history from the town of Edward. What did it say? From the town of Edward. Anyway, when he was starting the cars with his feet. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna put my phone here so this nap won't. Uh-oh. So, like I said, today is a number 9 Italian nightclub unwitched with extra mayo. It's good, y'all. The lettuce is always fresh and crisp. You can hear the waves, but you can also hear the fish jumping up. I went to see some comedians and D.L. Hughley was there, right? I was on the street team with the local radio station here, KISS, local radio station some years ago. And so we went to see them up in Greenville, North Carolina. It's about a couple of hours from here, right? D.L. Hughley. You know, we took pictures and stuff. D.L. Hughley. You know that tired doggone joke that he always talk about, you need a press-a-comb and a perm and all this kind of stuff. Whatever he be saying, that junk. I had this wig on, y'all. It was a short. I'm gonna show it to y'all. But I had this wig on. And this mofo, and it's packed up in that place. It's like a convention center. He gonna call me out. He gonna call me out. He gonna call me out with that same tired joke. Man. really fond of comedians that their jokes are based off of their audience. But he's never been my favorite. Even before then, he wasn't my favorite. Because a lot of his jokes are based off of the audience. Instead of hecklers heckling him, he don't give them a chance to heckle him. He want to heckle the audience members, people that came to pay. I didn't pay to come to your show for you to crack jokes on me. Come up with some original jokes. Because you was using that joke. He was using that joke for about a good 10 years before he sent it to me. Those were my top 10 comedians for. Oh wow. I don't know what that is. It was hopping after water, y'all. But y'all know I also like Bruce. Bruce is so fun to me. And him and that doggone Lavelle Crawford together, forget about it. Yeah, I'm just trying to unwrap this paper without unwrapping my sandwich. This is the only sub. This is the only sub that I can actually eat the whole thing. You all know I don't eat much. Number 9. How many of y'all drink after you eat or drink with your food? If I had a treat or something, excuse me y'all, I lettuce in my teeth. And my kids wanted something, they'll say, Mom, I forgot my twin salt. y'all, I'm gonna do a video. The process as a content, my process as a content creator in less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna show y'all how I pick the location, the different backdrops and stuff, scenes that you can use, the equipment I use, get ready to edit, how I get ready to edit, and how I get ready to upload, and whatever comments, after I put it up on the video, whatever comments y'all have, questions y'all have. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna make it in like 10 minutes or less, and I'm gonna put that in there. If you want to start a channel, or not, but if you want to start a channel, I think the hardest for me is the editing. You know, not everyone edits. Not everyone uses an SD card. I use an SD card. Because I use the SD card in my Sony camera. It's like a camcorder camera, and I mean it flips out. And I also use a SD card in my GoPro. So once I do my videos, I use my laptop to edit. Excuse me. Did you want to come up here? Oh, okay.
I might in a little bit.
Okay. I didn't want you to feel like you couldn't come up here. I don't own it. You're welcome. Look at the boat, y'all. Now, speaking of boats, I get seasick like a mofo. And that's just one of those big ships, like the ones that go on the dinner cruise. You know, those when they have big ships that go on dinner cruises and stuff. But when I was stationed in California, some Marines from my unit and we all went on a fishing trip. We're on the water in Monterey Bay. Soon as I got on the boat, y'all, me and another white guy, we're the only two. As soon as I got on the boat, I went down so I could sit down inside. 30 minutes into, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh man, I already know this is not gonna go good. Excuse me, 30 minutes into it, they wanna offer me some Dramamine. It's too late now. I had to be on that boat from 6 in the morning, y'all, to 3 o'clock. I caught not one fish. Not a one. I kept getting up. Me and this other guy, we kept getting up. We hurling on the side of the boat. And as I kept getting up after a while, I was like, forget this stuff. I'm tired of getting up. I just went and just hung. I was just hanging over the boat. I was just hanging over the boat. But I tell you, when I saw the shore from a distance, when they said we're going in, it looked like you can touch it. And it seemed so close, but it was going. But it was about another 30-minute ride on the boat, y'all, to get. But my Marines did not disappoint me because they gave me a knapsack of fish. Because I ain't getting fish at all. And it was that water, you know, you smelling that water, that fishy, and all the creatures been in there. And look, y'all, didn't I do good? Look. Y'all know I don't eat much. And I want to tell y'all, I be doing those, you know I'm a mukbanger. That's what I started out with, right? But y'all know I don't eat much. So I hope that you still get to enjoy this video when I'm eating, whether I eat all of it or some of it. Yeah. I be watching these YouTube channels where people getting evicted. And I don't know if y'all watch Shay. The Shay Show. Shay, S-H-E-A. He lives in Detroit. And that brother, he manages a lot of houses for people who may not be living in Detroit. Then there's this other channel with the ASAP evictions. There's so many of them out there with evictions and stuff that does evictions or property managers and so forth. Let me tell you, I don't want to see anybody lose their home. I don't like to see anyone lose their home. But some of these people, some people think that they should stay somewhere for free. And I'm going to say this because I'm a homeowner. And I've had to rent my home out, you know, during my time in the military when I was going to different duty stations. And fortunately, I had a property manager who took care of my stuff as if it was her own. And then there was certain stipulations that I did not want in my home or do not want to tolerate. And one of those, if somebody had pets. Let me tell you something. Because pets, you know how to take care of your pets in your home. Other people don't know how to take care of pets when they eat your stuff. I'm going to tell you that. So, no pets. And I had some other stipulations and stuff like that, you know. And, excuse me. People talk about words that was that discrimination. I said, well, you can call it what you want, but this is how I want, this is how it's going to be. But, you cannot live anywhere for free. I don't know why people think they can live somewhere for free. You cannot. You cannot live somewhere for free. And if you, and let me just give you a little, let me suggest some things. If you happen to be in a bad situation and you have to go and live with a friend or relative or whatever, and they say, you know what, you don't have to pay me rent or mortgage or anything because I know that you don't have it. For one, make sure that you've already lined out, hey, this is what's going on. This, you know, these are the rules or whatever. You know what I mean? The rules of your home. Because people will tear your stuff up. But you just have to be careful of that. Because I don't know why people think that they... And then you have to look at in certain states, if someone comes and they come to your house and they bring their bag and they drop their bag there, it could be hard to try to get them out. You have to evict them. You don't have to go through such a long process. But you have to be careful because I was watching a movie yesterday. And it was Roommates from Hell. But it was a true story. This man, he went from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar, pillar to post to pillar to post. Alright? People couldn't get them out their house. But yet he felt entitled. And I can't remember his name, but if I remember his name, I can't remember his name. But like I say, it's a true story. And he eventually ended up killing his brother. His brother was the one who kept bailing him out of jail, who was doing everything he could for him. And he turned on his brother. And ended up killing his brother. So, that's one of the reasons too. I never liked to have roommates. The only time I had roommates is when I was in the Marine Corps, and that was because, you know, I had no choice at the time. You know, when you were a young Marine coming in. But I tell you, the roommates. Well, I could give you some roommate stories, but that's another video. You know, I got some stories. But yeah, so anyway, this is mainly to get out the house and also to share with you some of my favorite people, comedians, and to tell you also, and I think I mentioned it earlier, to tell you that it's important to have some type of outlet when you are going through it. Whatever it is that you're going through. Whether it mine is music, I listen to music. Mine is definitely prayer and church. And I crochet. And of course the YouTube. Y'all know I got the YouTube she. And so many different things just to keep your sanity. I want to say something before I go. For those of you out there who's hurting inside, for those of you out there who's suffering in silence, I want you to know that you're not alone. You are not alone. And not only that, there are people that love you. And it could be a sister, it could be a brother, it could be a mother, it could be a cousin, it could be a god sister, god brother, it could be a friend, it could be an uncle, it could be an aunt, it could be a grandmother, it could be a grandfather, it could be a stranger. This could be a stranger that has empathy. For those of you who made the attempt, because sometimes you just don't see a way out. I want you to know, I'm so glad. And my battery is running low. Battery is running low on the GoPro. So, hey y'all, I gotta close up the right way. Hey y'all, I gotta close up the right way, y'all. Y'all know I gotta close up the right way. I had to charge. Yep, that's why I brought my cord with me. I had to charge up my GoPro. What do you say he plays the violin? I think this dude said, I think he plays the violin. He's on the corner there. Let me go up here. I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, I had to close out properly. So with that said, I hope that each and every one of you have a blessed day. Make sure you take care of yourself and make sure that you are good to others as well. But most of all, take care of yourself. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I really mean to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself and be safe. And I love y'all out for free. Thanks for watching.